How are you?
Good to see you.
So we are all set and going to start now. Just it will take maybe 5, 10 minutes more.
That's perfectly all right.
So
I'm
Jeevan has
waiting.
already been reached. Kusi can be
Okay.
seen here. And then when we will begin all our proceedings, then we'll make it live for you as well. So
Yeah.
be with us.
And
Thank you very much for joining.
no, my pleasure. I'm honored to be here.
So you can see this arrangement, and now we are inviting our people to come over here for signing off it.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you. Be with us, please.
I,
Yeah.
no, I look forward to it. Thank you.
जाने को इसका लिंक में 20 मिनट बाद आता हूँ 20 के पास पता चला गया 2 घंटे नहीं मैंने करा लो भाई क्या है सर
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and honored participants, I welcome you all. I am Khushi Sharma, a fourth year BTech student, and it gives me an immense pleasure to extend a warm welcome on the behalf of Amity School of Engineering and Technology Corporate Resource Center. Amity University, as a leading world class institution, is committed to providing its students with a robust industry academia linkage and a platform for empirical inquiry. We are privileged to collaborate with OHSL America, where we aim to bridge the gap between academia and the dynamic industrial world. The Open Health System Laboratory, OHSL, is a public benefit corporation that builds, supports, and manages project teams to improve research and diagnosis outcomes. They have technical expertise in utilizing the latest developments in information technology, namely informatics, communication, natural language processing, and data collection and mining, to bring the solutions to the clients. Today marks a significant moment as we gather here for the signing of Memorandum of Understanding MOU. Now, may I request Dr. Madhuri Kumari ma'am to address the gathering further.
Thank you, Khushi. So before I begin, may I check, Mr. Anil, you are with us?
Yes, I'm here online.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Namaskar and a very warm afternoon to everyone present here. Esteemed guest, head of institution, respected registrar, head of the department, faculty colleagues, my team and my dear students. It is very rightly said, collaboration is more important than competition. So at Amity, we strongly believe in handshaking with industry to bridge the gap of our academic delivery. Along this endeavor, we always look for opportunity to collaborate and work with relevant industry or research organization for finding solution to many problems around. We are glad to announce the Memorandum of Understanding with Open Health System Laboratory, OHSL, looking at the common area of interest in utilizing the latest developments in information technology, namely informatics, communication, natural language processing, and data collection and mining to design solutions for the problems around in the society, particularly in healthcare division. OHSL is developing telesynergy as the next generation platform for collaborative teleconsultation to improve access to high quality healthcare and reduce health disparity with an initial focus on pediatric cancer. We are entering into this MOU with an objective to set up a technology innovation lab undertaking the research and development activities for their important project telesynergy and other applications of computational science to the biomedical research primarily. It includes open education resources, application of artificial intelligence and large language models to translational research and precision medicine and other areas of innovation in information technology that can advance the science of medicine and better patient outcomes as proposed by OHSL. The Innovation Laboratory at Amity University campus will help creating learning ecosystem for emerging technologies like IoT, blockchain, AI, machine learning, federated learning, big data to knowledge, virtual organization, as technical system and open medical consultation system that will make it possible to create a same room paradigm across a global network. So this will help our students of Amity to leverage the opportunities provided by this laboratory and global computing resources and expertise and experience from OHSL's strategic partners in both private and public sector to further enhance their skills, be industry ready, and start an entrepreneur career in case they are wanting to move in that direction or simply increase their chances of landing up a good job. I take this opportunity to thank our knowledge partner of this international conference, Open Health System Laboratory. I would put on record our gratitude to Mr. Anil Srivastav, President of OHSL, for his constant support. Thank you to all for being here with us on this very important occasion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madhuri ma'am. Now, I would like to request Dr. Manoj Kumar Pandey sir, Director, Amity University Noida, to give the Amity presentation.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Once again, Mr. Anil, who have joined us from the US. It's early morning there, and Mr. Jeevan, Dr. Konika, and all my dear esteemed colleagues and dear students and registrar of the university, Dr. Kapoor. Uh, as has been informed by Dr. Madhuri about the essence of this MOU and how we can use it for our best performance, best outcome. Now, just as for information, would like to highlight on some of the best practices, some of the features of the university, and the height and width and how horizontally and vertically we are being spread across the world, and what all the best practices we have in the university. That's just to highlight on some of the points into it. And as everybody knows now, he is the brainchild of this university, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, Honorable Founder President of the MET Group. And he has a great mission of the education. And after spending his around 3 decades, 4 decades to Germany, he has shifted to India and has stepped into the education in a huge way. And he started in 1994-95, and now rest is the history that we have been now spread across the world in terms of the various education institutions. And keeping this in a philosophy is we want to give education to all, starting from the pre-nursery. We have the education institutions, the schools and preschools, which is imparting quality, value-based education starting from the pre-nursery. And we have 25 +2 schools, again spread across the world, many in India and in Abu Dhabi, in and many other places we have across the world. And the universities, the UK UG programs that we are offering, and starting from the Noida, this in 2003, and now we have 12 universities across the country and 17 campuses outside India. And then these university and higher education institutions, these are imparting education on various level of the study, starting from the UG, PG, PhD. We offer the postdoctoral as well, and we have a special feature that is the distance and online education, which all the disruptive and cutting edge technologies that we wish to introduce to our university is being because as per the mandate has given by the University Grant Commission also, that we want to offer as much as facilities to the student to learn across. And now the student can do 2 degrees simultaneously together, and that all regulation directions has come up, which we had already been conceived long back. And then we are much ahead in the corporate training. And then these are the philosophy. And just as a glance, if you take the number of institutions students we have is it's a world one. Now it is 200,000 students that has been spread across the world with 6,000 faculty, students, 11 universities in various states of the India, and overseas campuses, London, Singapore, New York, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, Mauritius, South Africa, 28 schools and preschools that we have. And there's a huge, if you see this statistics, we have a huge base of the alumni, those who have spread across the world. And now the numbers are so much that we need to travel to various part of the world to do the alumni meet. Last year we had this alumni meet in US and Canada, where we had invited all our students, alumni, those who was working in various premier organizations in US and Canada. We had that meeting over there. These are some of the campuses, just a glimpse of the photograph pictures of these campuses. And these are the higher education global campuses, London campus, Dubai campus, and then many more. consistently we are ranked among top 3% in the QS university ranking and the Times higher education ranking. So that again add our value and the education that we are offering to our students. uh, we always believe on the quality, and we want this quality should be checked frequently and in a periodic period. So for that, we had various quality measures that used to check our university, and in a word forum. And we had the QA accreditation, then WASC is the another accreditation that we have of the global accreditation I'm talking about. Then for the innovation, we talk about the innovation ranking and all right now. And Government of India is hugely motivating the innovation ecosystem across the universities right now. And we are also part of this Atal ranking and institution that every year we are parting. And then number one in the time in India Today ranking, that all is and great. We had NAC, National Accreditation Agency, is grade A plus accredited us. And these are some of the recognitions and accreditations apart from all these. And if you see that uh, barely any of the accreditation agency across the globe has been left behind, which is being accrediting and validating our processes in the university. Now, if you see the diversity of the programs that we are offering to our students, starting from, and that is hugely interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary in nature. Starting from the biotechnology, then space science and technology, social sciences, anthropology, environment, and renewable alternate energy, virology, immunology. So many fields where our students are studying, and uh, there is an interdisciplinary approach that we used to have in our university to impart the education, where the students are, and then we always want our students should get the best of the best exposures outside world, where that these are the novel laureates who always have interacting to a student. They are occasionally connecting us either virtually or physically sometimes, and the student is getting benefit out of it. Then 164 global universities are research. These are the research partners. These are few, to show few. These are some of them. And placement and the student progression is what our honorable founder president always emphasis on, is if a student take admission in our university, it will be our responsibility to provide the right type of progression to this student. For that, we always take the progression, the aspiration survey in the beginning of the program. And these are some of the companies, those who are visiting for the placement for taking our student in the Fortune 500 companies. These are some of the highlights of the various placement achievements that we have for last 2 years, that we are offering approximately 900 corporates that are visiting to the campus to recruit. And if you see the height and the development in offering the salary structures and the number of students getting placed is horizontally that is increasing year by year. Some of the global universities where we have the tie-up, we have the collaborations in terms of the student, in terms of the faculties, and in terms of the exchange programs, that these are some of the universities we have. And almost across the whole globe, we have the links now. This is the unique feature of our university, which is the MET Incubation Innovation Incubator, where many of our students, those who have the innovative idea in their mind, want to realize their ideas, their innovations. Around 100 companies has been incubated in campus, and 42 startups established in that. So it's not only that we are creating the job seekers and researchers, but we are believing on making the entrepreneurs as well. Some of the industry collaboration institutions that we have, the collaborative institutions we have in campus is Tata Technologies, where Tata Technology has given us the technical support to run some of the programs in terms of the BTech automobile engineering, in industrial and heavy machinery engineering, and so on, where Tata has built their laboratories with their latest cutting edge equipments in campus. Similarly, the CIA School of Logistics and RICS schools. And this one is where we are sitting right now. It is a sprawling campus of 85 acres, and the the huge type of facilities we are having in terms of, if you see the Tata Technologies labs that I'm talking about, all the vehicles, even cut vehicles are there where the student can have the real picture experience of how the things are happening. So we have world-class studios, and then laboratories, hotel management institutions. If the leftmost is the library that we have, the lecture halls, and then shooting range, swimming pool. So these are some of the in-campus facilities that we are offering. Other because we always believe on value education to the students, and not only the technical and the nature of the course they have taken admission in, but we want to move further. I mean, we want to add value into it, which will make them unique from others, different from others. And every student has to do the foreign language. That always open their horizons worldwide. Then communication skill and behavioral skill. Behavioral is what we had made mandatory for every student. Along with the hard skill, they should understand the soft skills as well, which will make them more competent to get into the world of the opportunities. Human values, and then this human values is not only that we are asking them voluntarily to do it, but we had included that in our curriculum, so that they can earn while they are doing the voluntary work as well. It has been associated with the credits they are earning. So this really, I mean, that increase the interest of the students. Curriculum is updated regularly, and always the industry leaders, before this session we had the industry sessions where we have invited a lot of industry leaders, those who have shared their experiences, their ideas, the cutting edge technologies and the trends where they are going on. So we used to involve the industry in a huge way. Then a unique feature is the military academy, where we think that they, along with their mental exercises, the physical happiness, awareness is also very, very important. So these are some of the areas where we are grooming our students further. And this one is we are hugely investing on the humanity as well. And our promoters has been started, and they are investing on a lot of in the educating the underprivileged people, underprivileged children, and the women empowerments, and the village upliftment, healthcare. So we have two underprivileged schools are in campus in the name of Amitasha and Atulasha, where the underprivileged, those who cannot afford their education, they get free education. MIT School of Engineering Technology started in 2005. It has been included in the university and had 7 departments, 21 undergraduate programs, 19 postgraduate programs. So this is just a glance of 144 faculty members we have, and approximately more than 5,000 students we are accommodating in the school. Other benefits, other best practices are curriculum always updated, aligned to the industry needs, and industry oriented education is being, industry led courses are being offered. Several specialization has been offered. We believe that if a student is doing a core courses, say in the field of mechanical engineering, then he have all the right to understand the computer related things as well. So computing he can go as a minor education. Study abroad program, which is very, very unique feature of the university, where our student in pursuit of getting the global exposure, They used to go to various campuses, our own campuses across the world, or maybe we have the tie-up to the various universities that used to go. So that is some of the highlights that I wanted to share, although it cannot be covered in half an hour, 1 hour. So we look forward to maximum utilize this MOU. And MOU doesn't mean that signing it will be over, and the actual things start after the signing, because that will increase the responsibility or more, where we have a kind of compulsion to take it forward. And for the information of all those who have been over here, now this collaboration is going to be multidisciplinary, where the concepts of artificial intelligence, the concept of other technical, maybe data science, data related, and many more latest technologies that we are going to implement in many of the fields which are away, apart from the engineering, maybe sometimes. So with this, once again, thank you very much, and welcome to MIT University, Mr. Jeevan and Dr. Konika. Thank you very much. And Mr. Anil, thank you very much for being patient. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to request Mr. Anil Srivastava, President, OHSL America, to address the gathering.
Thank you, Kushi, for inviting me to be here. I'm very honored to be here on this occasion, because this is a dream of ours, which happens to coincide with MIT's vision. And I'm grateful for Dr. Pandey and Dr. Madhuri Kumari for almost 3 years of a growing relationship. So in a way, this is a very organic relationship that has grown step by step. And so we look forward to it. I was born in Allahabad, so the word Confluence kind of makes a lot of sense. But why I'm mentioning that is not because that's important where I was born, but what's important is as we work over the last 12 years at OHSL, what we're watching is a lot of the confluence of both the technologies, if I can use the word, and the sciences, and especially in the life sciences that we work with. That about 3 years back, if we talked about cancer and talked about heart disease, people say, well, these are two separate things. There's no relationship. But next week, Konenika and I am in Pune in a discussion where we're looking at the impact of cancer medicines on heart toxicity, cardiovascular toxicity. So the point I'm trying to make is that I'm very happy that the MOU is being signed at this moment within the context of the Confluence conference. So in a way, it's a very auspicious occasion, as I said. Konenika and I have actually dreamt of this kind of a cooperation. And in fact, we have been working on it because we look at exactly what I think Dr. Pandey very well put across, the vision, which actually coincides with our aspiration, because we are a small organization compared to MIT. But what we've cultivated over the years is a very strong knowledge networks. So if you really look at it, we are very, very proud that we have very strong relationships with the thought leaders in most of the fields we are working with. And one of the things, and I find the more I research into MIT, I'm still researching, I find MIT's own spread and scope is quite amazing. Not long ago, Konenika and I were working on this whole idea of phytochemistry and use of herbal extracts. And we're talking, okay, it will be wonderful to get somebody who is into click chemistry. 2 years back, as we all know, the scientist got a Nobel Prize for click chemistry. And I didn't quite imagine that there will be in MIT an institute which for click chemistry and somebody heading it. So what I'm saying is that we are in the right place today. I'm also very proud that we have Dr. Dhanjal, Jasprit Dhanjal is here, who is one of our major collaborators and who's leading our phytochemistry project and working with us. And I quite casually I discovered that she is an MIT alumni, and so which of course is a great evidence of somebody of that caliber. And coming from MIT. So I'll try to be brief because Jeevan has put together some of the material in more organized fashion, and to tell a little about some of the projects. And these are some of the many projects. The only thing that I want to say, for me, what is very important, what is at the essence, at the core of OHSL, is we actively search for scientists all over the world. And then we bring them together around the scientific interest and create what we call the Team Science Consortium. So we are creating a lot of virtual research laboratories across the world. And this, of course, with the recent US-India partnership that have emerged in science and technology, with which we are very involved at the US end of it, supports it. And one of the major projects that we have been working on is working with Dr. Bhatkar on under his leadership on what we call the Ayurveda Developmental Therapeutics Program, and where both Konika is coordinating it and Jasprit is working with that. And the whole idea of the program is to be able to find evidence and demonstrate Ayurveda as a modern medicine system, not an ancient medicine system. I mean, the knowledge of Ayurveda and how to unlock it. And we are working on what Sanskrit natural language processing. And I hope that we might be able to enthuse some student and faculty at MIT to join us in that effort, where we brought some of the best people in the world together from some of the universities that Dr. Pandey has shown also. So anyway, I'll try to, with that, thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm very honored to be here. And as Manoj said, this is the beginning, not so we are hoping that we'll continue the work we have done for last 3 years with MIT and MIT students and the summer thing. We hope that we hope that the Technology Innovation Laboratory, or whatever name it's called, will embrace the MIT's vision and bring the OHSL's relationships and knowledge partners into this whole thing to create an international center of excellence in all the fields. And I will be amiss if I do not recognize Khushi, whom I met only at a summer training thing that we did with MIT. And it was really, for me, it's one of the evidences of the kind of education that you're talking about, because I mentioned it to her that virtual organizations and socio-technical systems is what I'm interested in. And before I knew, in about a week's time, she had a whole bibliography of projects in that direction. And she sort of learned enough about it to be able to further my conversations in that field, and which is very central to our work. So what I'm simply saying that I'm very proud to be associated with MIT, and we hope that OHSL will contribute to your mission. With that, I'll hand it back to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Anil. Now, I would like to request Mr. Jeevan Saini, Vice President, OHSL, for the company presentation.
Good afternoon. I think Anil, Dr. Madhuri, and Professor Pankaj has already spoken a lot about what this collaboration is going to be, what OHSL is all about. So what I'll do is, I'll quickly take you through some of the key projects that OHSL is doing, and then how the emerging technology is going to get married into those projects, and where the MET OHSL partnership is going to benefit students to become the bearers of future in next couple of years. How are we going to train them? How they will get trained? How they will become ready for the future that we all going to embrace. All right. With that, I'll just. So we all know Anil has already spoken about what OHSL is all about. Typically, build global team science consortia, bringing technical expertise and the scientific knowledge and marrying it with the emerging technology to provide to the public, to the society, what they need. Some of the key projects, I think Dr. Madhuri already spoke about telesynergy, and I'll speak a little bit more when I go ahead with the emerging technology that we are going to be using. Thank you. Another one is ICT Biomed. Again, create an informatics platform and an environment for comprehensive cancer research. As already spoken, that our focus is pediatric cancer research, but that is not the only focus. It's just a starting point. Eventually, we will move in all kind of, say medical fraternity, all kind of issues that the people are facing vis-a-vis the medical science. Next is Oral Cancer Global Network. Again, predictive analytics, early diagnosis of cancer instead of, many a times, and I have a case in my own family, cancer is detected at a very late stage, and at that point, it's very difficult to take care of that. So is it possible today with the amount of data that is available that we can do some kind of a predictive analytics and we can have an early diagnosis of any kind of cancer? So oral cancer is one such, but then there is breast cancer, there is ovarian cancer, there are so many cancers, and can we do that? And how, again, we are going to apply our technology to be able to do that. International Cancer Knowledge Alliance, again, same theme. ADTP, Anil spoke at length, like what we are doing along with Dr. Bhatkar, basically bringing Ayurveda and not taking it as an ancient science, but a current science, and marrying it with whatever we have, whatever knowledge we have today. Next is, again, Khushi is working from MET on this. Virtual organization as socio-technical systems was, I'm actually going to talk about, again, virtual organizations just in about 5 minutes as to how this will get applied and what are the students, what are they going to learn out of these kind of projects that OHSL is going to bring to MET through this partnership. Breast Cancer Data Alliance, I've already spoken about. Again, this is about early detection of cancer using the data that we already have, not just localized data like genomic data, like data from various demographies and all. Can we use that data to do an early detection? And if yes, how? Digital twin. Now, every time, do we really need guinea pigs to be able to test something? Or is there a technology available that can help us in terms of creating, and therefore the word digital twin, where we can try everything and then, enhance our research, enhance our findings, and then can take it to human beings. Typically, if I have to give you an example, if you all have, observed, just about a couple of years back, the aircraft engines used to be tested in a wind tunnel. Today, you create a digital twin a complete computer replica of a aircraft engine, and you can take that through all kind of tests. Number one, speed. Number two, the cost. So that's just an example, and same fundamentals will be applied in medical science. Well, now, as I said, I'm going to be talking about the emerging technologies, and you will be able to figure out how will they get applied to, let's say, telesynergy, WAS, or digital twin, so on and so forth. And technologies that I'm talking about is IoT integration, predictive analytics or AI/ML, big data, blockchain, and federated learning. So let me give you an example. I want to create a system, and telesynergy is an example, as a plug-and-play system. Obviously, I will have to build blocks, and the interested institutions can actually pick up the blocks that are applicable to them or they are interested in, instead of taking the entire system. Or I want to build a predictive analytics tool that is integrated in telesynergy. But given the, right now the data regime, the data protection regime, nobody is going to share the data with me. And for me to build an AI/ML predictive analytics tool, I will require that data. So how am I going to get that data? How am I going to write a algorithm that will be able to learn on itself? That's where the federated learning comes into picture, where my algorithm will actually will not pick up your data, but learn or inference from your data and bring that knowledge back. And that knowledge I'm going to centralize. We are building global systems. We are talking of global systems. Internet speed, many other, the quality of instruments that I have, the laptop, whatever. Is that going to impact how I collaborate across the world? So those are the aspects that I need to take care of while I'm building my global systems. I talk about global systems, then if you look at the medical fraternity, the kind of images that have to be transmitted, the kind of data that has to be transmitted, at times goes into gigabyte. Is it feasible today? I guess not. If I'm looking at somebody in Africa or some remote part of India, I don't think so I will have that kind of a bandwidth available. Then what do? Distributed or decentralized computing. And where does that concept come from? Blockchain. Do I have the expertise available today? Very scant. So as part of this partnership, and that's why I thought I'll spend less time on the PPT and more time talking like, bringing out these ideas, these initiatives that we have already started implementing. It's not that they're all in the air. We are working on predictive analytics tool. We already are. I belong to another organization, which is a blockchain organization. We develop systems left, right, and center. So how are we going to apply decentralized or distributed computing? Well, we have an idea. How are we going to do it? Through this partnership. That is where the projects come in. The students get to work on them. They get to learn. And that's how the partnership goes forward. And again, I'm honored and privileged to be part of this milestone achievement where we'll be signing this MOU. This is a great moment for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jeevan. Now, let us start the ceremony of signing and exchange of MOU. Now, I would like to call Dr. Madhuri Kumari Ma'am, Deputy Director of Placement and Industry Relation, to give a vote of thanks.
It's a proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks. Before I do that, may I request the audience to give a huge round of applause for this MOU. And many congratulations to OHSL and Amity. It's an honor to have been asked to represent Amity School of Engineering and Technology, Noida, and present a vote of thanks on such an important occasion of MOU signing ceremony with OHSL. When I, on behalf of Corporate Resource Center of Asset, started this discussion, I was confident that it would get into a great shape, and looking at the kind of mission and goals given by respected founder Sir, I feel so confident and happy about the step taken by us. With the blessings of Honorable Founder President Sir and under dynamic leadership of respected Chancellor Sir, we have established a very important industry academia bridge, which will be an important symbiotic relationship as we have embarked our journey for being future ready. I would like to express heartfelt gratitude to our respected founder, Sir, who is a great visionary and a great motivation for all of us. I wish to convey our heartfelt thanks to our dynamic leader, esteemed Chancellor, Sir, for setting a goal which pushes us to do the best in bringing world to the Amity and taking Amity to the world. I would like to thank esteemed Vice Chancellor, ma'am, perfect mentor and coach, who is always very encouraging, supporting, and brings out the best out of each one of us. I'm very thankful to the team OHSL, Mr. Ranil, Mr. Jeevan, Dr. Konanika, for sparing the valuable time and believing in us and provide opportunity to us and our students to partner with their organization. I'm extremely thankful to our very own dynamic director, Professor Dr. M.K. Pandey, sir, for spreading positive vibes, ever-ready support, motivation, and push, which help us reach new success heights. I would like to convey our thanks to Professor Dr. R.K. Kapoor, sir, and the Registrar Office for constant guidance and in finalization of this MOU. I would like to thank all the head of the institution, head of the departments, faculty members, and the students who have joined us for this event. My team members of Corporate Resource Center are important pillars of success to this event. I owe all thanks to my dear colleagues. I'm thankful to all the backend teams of admin, hospitality, IT for providing constant support to make this event a great success. Thanks to each one, each uh, or each person involved in this endeavor. I would fail in my duty if I don't thank our students who are our source of energy. Cheers to our students and best wishes to them. Thanks for being there with us always and making us feel proud. You could see the name of the Amity alumni who are already associated with OHSL, and that is an important link which brought us to this point. Thank you once again to each and everyone present in this room. Looking forward to a limitless synergy with OHSL in days to come. Thank you.